Hello and welcome back to Colonel Cast News.
NTI snow days have kept us away, but we're glad to be back now.
And this week we have lots to share about Black History Month, how to help those in need in our town, that Super Bowl halftime show, what's new in the sports world, and the return of an old CCN tradition.
Wow, let's get into it.
This week, we're starting with our favorite tutors of all things melodic.
The boys from the School of Rock.
I'm Joe Coghill, and I'm here with
Gage Crowley,
and we are here to talk about the Super Bowl halftime performance.
the acclaimed greatest halftime show of all time. Where to start, what to say. See, I think the halftime show was really cool for 50-year-old women. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Who cares? Who knows who she was? And Kendrick Lamar. A bunch of 90s rappers and a sprinkle of Kendrick. What do you think about it, Joe?
I mean, the group was pretty interesting, but the way we are going to break this down is by showing the four major components that we believe for the show: choreography, performance, set, and music.
So to start off with the high note, I think the choreography was pretty tight. Kendrick's choreography was sick, and I thought it was really cool that they got all the lookalikes. And you know, you can't leave out Snoop's Crip Walk.
I think this was the best part of the entire show, really highlighting the work and hours that all of these artists have to put in. It was the closest part of the entire performance of blending this group into a spectacular performance.
And I think the performance was kind of lacking, but you know, it's kind of to be expected when you don't implement live instruments, especially when you add in the fakery that the band was showing.
The performance was one of the most anticipated parts of the show, and it really just did not show up to par. I think it would have been better if you honestly brought out a couple actors just so you couldn't really tell that they were lip syncing the entire thing.
So I think it was pretty cool that they had the set themed after Dr. Dre's childhood home, which I think it had a lot of potential, but they just wasn't there.
I was very excited when I first saw the set at the start of the show, thinking they were going to bring out some really cool lights or show some amazing features to this building, but it was more of a major disappointment towards the end of the show when it just seemed to stay the same throughout the entire performance.
All right, now lastly, for the music aspect of the show, personally, I didn't like it. I'm not a fan of rap music. The show just didn't stick out to me, but you know, maybe to a fan of rap, you know, I could see why it was special to them. Joe, how did you feel?
I mean, I could see the excitement from my 49-year-old father next to me dancing in the living room, but it was a short period of time that he was even dancing, you know, mostly to the Eminem because, you know, it's Eminem. And then I believe they could have played some more iconic songs from many of the artists. It was nothing really crazy coming out from them. Now to wrap it up, what's your last opinion?
When it comes down to the brass tacks, this halftime show it didn't scratch the surface of past performances like Michael Jackson, Prince, you know, even the Red Hot Chili Peppers. But you know, we're gonna end it on a positive note. It really was an exponential improvement from the previous years, like The Weeknd, J-Lo, and Shakira, which still crazily is appealing to 40-year-old women. So that's all we've got for you, County.
Yeah. We'll see you next time on School of Rock.
You've got the power
With Scott and Sour, it's time for Sports Update.
Welcome back to Sports Update. I'm Brecken Sauer.
And I'm Isaiah Scott.
This week we got some bad news.
Kentucky got demolished by Tennessee.
Of course we lost it.
Anyway, Gonzaga is #1 still.
Oh, no one cares.
Okay. Anyway, the big trade.
The big trade.
James Harden was traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the 76ers for Ben Simmons.
Send Bimmons for James Jordan?
The Pacers also traded Domantas Sabonis.
Samantes DeBonis?
Yeah, for Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson.
Tyrese Halliburton, Huddy Beard, and Thiston Thompson?
Brecken, you don't know basketball, do you?
I don't even know how to spell basketball. I don't know what basketball is.
Okay, anyway. And for the last big trade, the Blazers traded C.J. McCollum for Josh Hart and a bunch of nobodies, such as Nikhil Alexander, never heard of him, Thomas Satoransky, and this one guy named Didi, and I can't pronounce his last name.
Didi Harrison?
Yo, shout out Didi Harrison. Coach Harrison, weight room, he's got a lot of names.
Oh, God, he does. Nope, does. This has been another edition of Sports Update. I'm Brecken Sauer.
And I'm Isaiah Scott.
What do you call a singular piece of cereal? Like you're pouring a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and you pick up one Honey Nut Cheerio. What is it called?
It's a Cheerio.
But like, no, like just in general, like a basic name.
Oh, God.
So like it could be any type of cereal.
A piece of cereal. That's all I can
Just
think of.
a piece of cereal.
A Syria?
Syria. I like Syria.
Or a Cerio.
Cereal.
Either one.
Cereal, Cerio, Syria, Cereai.
Cereal.
Cerio. Got another Cerio.
Cereal.
Cereai.
I think it's just a cereal.
Just a cereal?
I'd go with a flake, maybe a
Flake.
cereal eye,
Cereal.
a cell membrane.
Cell membrane.
Yeah, and a cell, and what's that one thing? The powerhouse of a cell?
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
It's the
don't forget
mitochondria.
it. Yep, it's the mitochondria.
Yeah.
Cereal.
That's it?
Yep.
So like 10 pieces wouldn't be different than one piece.
You'd be like, oh, that's cereal instead of a cereal. It would just be.
Okay, so it just depends on the letter before it changes it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is that it?
A pebble.
Thank you.
A grain?
A grain?
Yeah, a grain.
A grain.
Single piece of cereal.
Yeah.
Not very filling.
A sear?
A sear?
Yeah, a sear.
Okay. Add that to the dictionary.
A crumb.
No. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. What?
Just give an answer.
A Cheerio? Cereal.
I mean, I guess it depends on like what type of cereal. Like
That's what I'm saying. Did I not say that?
like if it's like Captain Crunch, it's a Captain Crunch. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah,
If it's Cocoa Pebbles, it's a pebble.
yeah,
Frosted Flakes, it's a flake.
it's Cheerios, it's like Cheerio. You know?
Exactly.
Same wavelength.
Bro, great minds think alike.
As part of our continued celebration of Black History, Joe, Kamari, and Griffin are here again to share with us.
Welcome to Entertainment with Griffin
And Joe.
On this second segment for Black History Month, we will be talking about entertainment.
Black people influence all types of media, from music to movies.
We will recommend some books, movies, and TV shows.
First up are books. All books are by Black authors or they have Black characters. Ace of Spades is an amazing book, and in the words of the author, it's Gossip Girl meets Get Out. I highly recommend this book, but there are a lot of triggers on it. For all superhero lovers, I recommend Nubia Real One. It is about a young black girl that sells Amazonian-like strength by saving a neighbor's cat one day. The last book I'm going to talk about is Blood Like Magic. It caught my attention because of the dedication. To black girls everywhere, you can be more than a slave or a lesson for somebody else. You deserve to be a witch or a dragon tamer because you are the hero.
Some TV shows that we recommend is Lovecraft Country. It is about Atticus Black, who joins his friend Lydia and his uncle George to embark on a road trip across 1950s America in search of his missing father. Raising Dion is about a single mother who must hide her son's superpowers to protect him from exploitation while investigating the origins of her husband's death. Finally is the Underground Railroad. After escaping a Georgia plantation, Cora boards a train embarking on a harrowing trip as she seeks true freedom while being hunted by a notorious slave catcher.
And here are your Fast Black History facts. Ethel Waters was the first black woman to be nominated for an Emmy Award and is the first woman to have a television network.
Sidney Bechet is a saxophonist, clarinetist, and composer. He was also the first important soloist in jazz and played soprano saxophone.
Now we would like to share a few iconic moments from Black entertainment.
The Duke and Ella. So let's have a wonderful...
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Give that rhythm everything you've got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
This is what you come all the way across town to tell us, huh?
Well, now, we've been having a fine conversation. I hope you'll hear me all the way through.
Come on.
Well, you see, in the face of all the things I've said, we're prepared to make your family a very generous offer.
30 pieces and not a coin less.
Yeah?
No. Now, our association is prepared through the collective efforts of our people to buy the house from you at a financial gain to your family.
Lord have mercy. Ain't this the living goal?
All right. Are you through?
Well, now, I want to give you the exact terms of the financial arrangements.
I don't want no exact terms or no financial arrangements. You got anything else to say about how people should sit down and talk these things over?
Well, I guess you don't feel like
Do
this...
you mind how I feel? You get out of here.
And that was Entertainment with Griffin
and Joe.
See you next time.
Bye, County.
Thank you, Joe, Kamari, and Griffin. Hey, Lauren, do you know your Cupid test results?
Sure do. I was really surprised about the new picks. What about you?
Yeah, I'm glad to have a few new people I can befriend.
Was this a fun little activity?
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
How do you feel about your matches?
Definitely not what I expected them to be.
Good.
Have you got your Valentine's Day for paper thing results? Let me see.
Yeah.
Where they at? 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 Let me see. Who's the number one? Bo, Diddy, Bowman, Duncan, oh my God, and Garrett Allender, and Joshua Brooks, and then me.
Brecky!
Loving guy right here.
What a guy. What a guy.
Thank you. If you filled it out. If you didn't, you really can't, but it's just, you're going to find your true love, and I really promise you, you will. They end on Friday, which is today. So, please just buy one. You know, it's all for fun and games. Yeah.
As part of CCN wanting to go broaden our reach to you, our audience and fellow Colonels, we have created something new to you, but not new to those who have been here for a long time.
CCN is bringing back an old tradition in a new way. The Colonel Journal.
This time, it's online though, right on our website, colonelcast.net.
We have special in-depth coverage on the return of the Colonel Crazies, profiles on the 3 C's, and an editorial on PDA. A look at what it takes to be a great student-athlete, music reviews, creative writing, and more.
We can't wait for you to see it and to get some feedback from you about it. Even though it almost didn't even happen.
I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you.
Yeah, the struggle was kind of real at times.
Again, that's at colonelcast.net.
Thank you for watching this week's serially good episode of Colonel Cast News.
We'll be back next week with even more about what's going on in your world.
Please be sure to follow at Colonel Cast on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
We'd love to hear your feedback and ideas on what we should talk about or investigate.
But seriously, please give us a follow. We have a plan for starting to put more content on our daily stories and such. So make sure you're ready to find out what's coming.
Until next time, stay safe, County, and have a great weekend.
This is the Colonel Cast, signing out.
We didn't do it.
That's
Can we still be in the video?
I guess they are now. Go Colonels, charge on. Isaiah Side, built the last. Go Colonels, charge on. Already said that. Sports update coming up.
Are you doing second?
No. I could do it, but I just want to get on there without like jumping and dying. Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go.
See, I can't jump up there like that. I can't grab it like this. Hold All right, what did you think about the halftime show?
I think it was one of the best ones I've ever saw in my life.
Oh yeah, what do you think about Dr. Dre, Eminem?
You know, Eminem.
Eminem.
Mid.
There was a lot of
Eminem's mid.
Say Eminem was
Eminem
mid.
is mid.
Travis.
It's the white guy. He's mid.
The GOAT.
Tennis.
Bro, the girl was better than Eminem. She hit that high note. She was like, ah! I was like, yeah, girl.
Good.
In New York, I merely rock, hiding in my socks.